All right, all, my name is Tommy, and of course, this is the Gallery Backyard Barbecue, and this here behind me is my brand new redesigned 1052B from Z-Grill. Yes, that is right. I am talking redesigned for 2023. You are going to get a brand new PID controller, and they also redesigned the whole ash cleanout. So look, on today's show, what I want to do is just a quick assemble. I want to talk about all the important points to get this thing put together, and I can tell you it was 1, 2, 3, a piece of cake. And then what we will do, we will turn our attention back to the pit as we will fire it up, break it in, get that all important pre-season done, and I will talk to you about the future cooks that I have planned. So let's just touch on how simple it is to put this pit together. Get it flipped side down with the styrofoam. You are going to get the 4 legs in. From there, move over to that wire rack. Get that in. Right over to the wheels. That is going to be 2 washers and a lug on each side. Screw that in. Look, I can remember back maybe 2-3 years ago where you could spend 2-3 hours putting these types of pits together. They have it down where, half hour. Moving right along to the hopper, you will slide that in. You will connect those 2 wires. From the inside of the pit, you are going to have 4 bolts and 2 screws. You can use the included wrenches. Tighten all that up, and you are ready for the next step, which is going to be that heat baffle. From there, you're going to get that smokestack in. And believe it or not, you are just about good to go. Grab your innards, get all your innards in, and you are ready to light this up, pre-season it, and then move right along to your first cook. Yeah. So look, that is all there is to that. Once you get the pit assembled up, you will move on to the initial firing up of the pit, and the first thing you have to do is remove all the innards. Alrighty guys, look, step number 1 is to open up that hopper lid. Take a peek inside, make sure nothing has fallen inside the auger. Everything looks good. We are going to move on to the second step, and that is plugging the unit in. So look, once you got your unit plugged in, you are going to turn on the pit. You are going to turn your dial to the smoke setting, and you want to make sure 2 things. You want to make sure the auger is turning, and you also want to put your hand over the over inside the pit and make sure we got a little bit of heat coming out. Once we know those 2 steps are complete and everything checks out good, we will move on to the next step. So look, once you have confirmed that the auger is turning and you definitely have some heat coming from the fire pot, you want to power the unit down. Keep in mind that that fan will definitely still run for about 10 minutes or so. That is completely normal. As it is powering down, you want to fill the hopper up with pellets as we move on to the next step. Alrighty, so look, once you allow that unit to power down, you've got the pellets in. You want to turn the pit up to high, and you just want to wait, because this is going to take a little bit of time for those pellets to move through the auger. Once they move through the auger, see the pellets actually starting to drop, you will power the unit down. So look, once the unit powers off completely, you want to take the dial, turn it to smoke, and let that flame come full flame. All right guys, look, so I will flick it out here on the screen just to save a little bit of time. Once the unit cools down, we will get all the innards, get them back in the pit, and we will fire the pit back up. You're going to want to let that run for about 15-20 minutes. At that point, you're going to pre-season some of the inside. Get yourself some cooking spray like you see, and pre-season it. Spray that inside. Get it nice and sprayed down. You can wipe it down when it is safe to do so. You are going to let the pit run for 40 minutes or so, and after that, you are ready for your first cook. Alrighty guys, so look, I am going to stop it right there. We are going to let this run for about 40 minutes or so. Then I will power it down and we will be good to go. And look, I got some exciting things for this pit, so you're definitely going to want to stay tuned. I am talking of pizza. It is A to Z on how to make a pizza on your Z grills, and also I think we're going to do a reverse sear steak, so you're definitely going to want to tune in for all that. Again, my name is Tommy. If you have any questions, just leave them down below, and until next time, we will see you soon.